Hey?
He's out the back there.
Yeah.
He'll probably come around.
Security. Security guard. Woo.
The tower and that's really interesting too.
That's the one I got the photo in.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody's there. I can't catch anything on the camera.
Yeah, I'm sort of like pulled towards that side too, that's why I've put everything there.
Alright, so we've got motion sensors, cat ball over here somewhere.
I've got a cat ball over on the table there, I've got one on the, near the tree. Two motion sensors set up and K2. No, ding the bell. Okay. So we're at the old Ballarat Jail, which has got quite a bit of history here. I'm not entirely sure of the whole history. It's an amazing place. It's actually used as a university campus now for, is it TAFE and RMIT, whatever else. It's quite an interesting building. There's a bit of a tower set up there. And we've got security guard that was just walking through there before, so you might come and have a bit of a look and see what we're up to and boot us out, who knows. Although the doors are all quite open, the gates are quite substantial. Fascinating gates, those ones. And as you can imagine, as part of the prison, some pretty solid gates there. Some comings and goings. And tonight we've got a K2. And we've got a motion sensor, so when you walk past it, it will light up. And they're only very, very cheap ones, which we find quite effective actually. We picked them up at Bunnings, so I think it was for about $10 for two. And we've got another one sitting on the table there. We also have a couple of cat balls. We've got one over here, and one sitting over here, and we have a proximity meter sitting there as well as the K2 sitting over here. So what we're doing tonight, we've just come for a very quick trip just as a bit of a prelude to what we'll be doing a little bit later on. We'll be coming back with our team and possibly a couple other people and spending, an hour or two here. There's a couple of stories connected here. This particular courtyard here, one of the stories is that there was actually people who were interned here at the jail, and they were buried standing up, and some people seem to think it was somewhere in this courtyard, probably all paved over and whatever. Some people tend to think that this was a true story, and some of the bodies were actually dug up and interned at the Ballarat cemetery, and some people think that there was some still remaining here, so we're not really too sure. Although we have come here before, we have picked up a few things on the K2. We actually used a compass. We had a compass movement. Got a little bit of K2 activity right now, just starting to flash a little bit as I'm talking. So in the short time that we're here, we'd just like to ask if there's any spirit here that would like to come and communicate with us, and you can light up the K2 meter. Try and light it up as high as you can, just to show that you're here. Or you can walk near one of the cat balls and try to move one of the cat balls, or the proximity meter, or try and walk in front of the light sensors, just to let us know that you're here. I'm going to ring a bell for you. The K2's just barely flashing, a couple of little flashes there, so we've got a little bit of a weak energy here. I'm going to ring the bell for you now, as you probably would have heard bells and chimes and all sorts of things in a jail. And we're just doing this with a little bit of respect to you, just to show that we're not here for any bad intent. We're just very curious about you, and hopefully the bells ringing, we find quite often attracts spirit, or helps to boost their energy and sound vibration. K2's still flashing just ever so slightly. So I've got Jess on camera, so if you'd like to come and walk between me and Jess and try and produce some sort of a shadow or a form on the camera for us, that would be fantastic as well. You can do that at any stage while we're here. We come with great respect. And we know that back in the heyday there were a lot of prisoners here. Some of you were rightfully imprisoned, some were wrongfully imprisoned. We understand that. And personally, we don't care. It's we just respect you, and we'd like you to step forward and just show us that you're here. We have plans to come back with the team and perhaps with some other people one night. So we've just come here tonight to show you that we have no ill intent. Last time I came here, I did feel just to the left side of this tree that there was some sort of a burial. A little bit to the left of that tree there, a little bit of a burial, and there was another one there, but I'm still feeling around this tree and around this area, I feel some very, it's not strong, it's very light energy at the moment. And I know on the other side there was a little bit where it's all lit up now. I'm trying to stay away from where it's lit up, but we've got our camera gear and a few other bits and pieces there. Got a lot of street traffic still. Still early in the evening. And being a Saturday evening, there'll be a lot of people out and about, so there'll be a little bit of noise around town. And this is virtually in the heart of town, where this prison is situated. Just like to ask any spirit if you're around. Come and see if you can set off the sensor or the cat ball. All you got to do is just slightly tap the cat ball and it should light up for you. Motion sensor, just walk past it, see if we can pick up your energy, just like I did then. It's really odd because, like, for a prison or prison area, an old area here, now I know it's
Hang on,
you
you have to shut off. The camera's still going,
Yeah.
but it went black on the screen.
I did it.
This camera's still
Ah,
recording.
Well, good, you're allowed to play off the camera too, so please do so, just to show that you're here. And the camera is a good camera. There's nothing wrong with the camera, so. We're quite pleased if somebody here decided to try and shut it off. There's a little bit of a chill sort of in the air now too. Did you feel a drop in temperature?
Yeah, the temperature's dropped.
Yeah, I wish I had our little thermometer gauge. Yeah, you could. We're blowing fog.